Hey, so it is officially the last day of 2020. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm pretty excited. I think we can all agree that we are ready for this year to be over with. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was like, I still feel very blessed, but it was not a very good year. It was a pretty shitty year for lots of people. Several friends that lost their job, lost family members or friends to COVID. So I think we're all ready to say bye 2020 and hello 2021. And I really hope we all have an amazing year. So I kind of wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions and whether you set them or not. And I did a little poll on my Twitter just to see. And then I'm going to give you your feedback, and then I'm going to kind of tell you how I feel. So I said, do you set New Year's resolutions for yourself? And 45% said every year, and about 55% said no way. And I do it every year. I had one person that say, no, if I want to do something or accomplish something, I start doing it then and there. Waiting for a date is silly. Someone else said, I do it every year, but I don't follow through. Not always, but after this year being mostly stuck at home, yes. Okay, so someone said, I've been setting resolutions such as avoiding eating past a certain time, junk food, bakery, oily, and non-vegetarian food. I would like to be slim, fit, and muscular, but then I realized that life is short and I'll try again next year. I can totally relate to pretty much all of y'all. I get it. My second question was, if you do set a New Year's resolution for yourself, are you able to keep them? A whopping 60% of y'all said, of course. I am very proud of y'all. Unless you're lying. But no, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. 40% said nope. And with that, I got not all of them, but I try my best. I have succeeded in the past, though. You don't have sometimes the option. Yes, of course. Obviously not at all. Life is short. Okay, so here is my personal take on New Year's resolutions. I feel that society as a whole, especially in America, I don't feel like you see this as much in other countries, makes such a big deal about New Year's resolution. And it's this whole thing. We're bombarded with campaigns. We really are. It's that's when the gyms and everyone just it's in your face. And I feel like there's so much pressure that you're almost setting up yourself for failure. I'm not saying you shouldn't better yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't join a gym. But I have this theory. Someone said that when they want to do something, they set it right then and there. And that's kind of how I am. I don't feel like you should wait until the New Year's to do something. I feel like if you create these habits when you want to do it, instead of being I'll just wait till the New Year, or I'll wait till after this holiday, you keep pushing it off, right? Or then you're it's the New Year, everyone's going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then you get super excited and you're really good about it for a week or two, maybe even a month. And then it just stops. And I don't go to the gym right now. I have my home gym. But I used to see this day in and day out every single New Year. The gym and my yoga classes were packed those first couple weeks with all these new faces. And then after about a month or so, it starts dying down and you never see them again. So I'm not saying everybody. People do stick to them. But I really feel like it's good to set resolutions for yourself. But maybe not do it for New Year's. Maybe try doing it when it's convenient for you, when it feels good, not just because everyone else is doing one. That's kind of my take on it. It's a very American thing. I'm not saying that we don't do it in other countries, but in France, yeah, we definitely don't set these things up. New Year's is a time of getting together with friends and drinking and celebrating. So we're definitely not setting these health resolutions at that time. We're too busy doing King's cake and bringing cake to each other's houses for a week. So we're definitely not working on eating healthy. But I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I think that If it motivates you to do it as a group when more people are doing it, then by all means you should do it. But if you're like me and you think you're gonna fail rather than actually succeed, maybe you shouldn't do it. I mean, I remember when I was younger, I used to set all these resolutions. I'm gonna stop talking to this guy, or I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm gonna stop drinking this, or you guys, I actually smoked when I was younger. It's disgusting. I don't like to talk about it, but I don't know how many times I told myself I was gonna quit smoking on New Year's and it never happened. I'm gonna stop fucking like under 26-year-old athletes. No, never happened. It just, whatever. So I'm just, TMI, right? I don't know. Anyways, my point is that for me, New Year's resolutions just don't work out very well. It's not that I don't believe in them, but like, I purposely ordered my Peloton to get here before Thanksgiving because I wanted to get into that habit before the holidays. I knew it would be a great stress release. I knew that if I got on it, the days I got on it, I would mind my food better and I would eat better those days. So I was kind of trying to build that habit before the holidays. That's usually, if it's a health related resolution, I always try to do it before, because then I feel like you're stressed out and there's so much going on that is really not the time to start a habit, or at least for me, it's not. Now, if you're starting a habit like meditating or reading more books, perhaps, that one might be easier. Those are also great habits to start when you have like time off or you're on vacation and you're a little bit more lax. But I definitely think that I don't have a problem with, like I said, I don't have a problem with resolutions. I think that you should just do whatever works for you. And I'm actually I was gonna look up what the top resolutions are, and I'm gonna share that with you and I wanna know if you've ever had this as a New Year's resolution or not. So, the 15 most popular New Year's resolutions are get in shape. I feel like that's probably, it says get in shape then lose weight. Okay, those are kind of similar. Enjoy life to the fullest. I think that's like, especially with like COVID and this year we've had, I feel like that's a priority even more so for people nowadays. And a lot of us just work too much and don't take the time to enjoy ourselves. I spend less, save more. Well, it's been easier to spend less and save more this year, hasn't it? Because we can't go anywhere. Unless you're like me and you just shop online too much. Now, I've actually spent a lot less this year too. Spend more time with family and friends. That's another one that I think has been easier to achieve this year. Get organized. It's a good one. Learn something new. Okay. Travel more. I think a lot of us have this one on our list, especially right now, right? Like I cannot wait to travel. I miss traveling so much. One of the most popular ones right now is to break your smartphone addiction, as I'm on a smartphone right now. But it's true. We are like slaves to these things. We are on these all the time. It's horrible. I get that we need them, but sometimes you just have to turn it off and stick it into a drawer and put it on silent, or it's too much. Eat at home more. I think that's been drink less. Stop smoking. Reduce stress. Get more sleep. Floss regularly. Oh, it's another one. That was the last one. So, what do you think of this list? So this is like the list, that they're saying most popular ones. And so here's another list just to compare it. This one, and this one is another list. Exercise more, lose weight, get organized, learn a new skill, hobby, live life. Yeah, they're all basically the same. And this one added read more. So I definitely feel like exercise and losing weight are usually at the top. And money, something about money. So I want to know, I know for one, all of these, well, maybe not all of them, but I have definitely said I'm going to exercise more and lose weight and learn a new skill or hobby, quit smoking, save money. I have tried all of these, and I will say that I feel like if I do it as a New Year's resolution, I fail for the most part, unless it's like traveling more. To get into a habit or routine takes about 3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the person. So I feel like your best success to stick to something is to plan it out and make sure you do it when you know you can do it. Whether that's January 1st, July 13th, August, when it's the right time for you. I think you need to plan it out smartly and not do it on a whim. And I honestly think the key, especially if you're trying to like work out, lose weight, if it's like health related or like a habit, take notes and like hold yourself accountable. Like, put a reminder in your phone. I feel like it's so easy to just blow it off, but if you have constant reminders, then it kind of triggers you to do it. That's why I love my mirror and my Peloton, because it checks every time that I use it. And when I get on and I don't see that check, I am held accountable, and I don't like seeing that. So that's why I feel like a visual or a tone alert that you hear really does help. And keeping a journal of your resolution or whatever you want to change, I really feel like it helps. You can say like why you want to do this. Why do you think it would make your life better? And I feel like by listing down the reasons and the pros and cons, and then like keeping track of it, you'll go back and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is how it made me feel on this day, or this is how it made me feel when I didn't do it. And I just feel like holding yourself accountable is key. So that is my personal take on New Year's resolutions. I would definitely like to hear what your New Year's resolution is this year, if you have one, and what are you looking forward to the most in 2021? I am hoping that we can get back to some sort of normalcy. I would love to be able to travel again. I would like to be able to hug people again. It just sucks, like not seeing certain people. Shows, oh my goodness, who misses going to shows? Like live music, I miss live music so much. Sports, I miss going to sporting events. It's just tough. So yeah, I'm hoping that 2021 is like somewhat back to normal. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen like, hey, we're gonna wake up 2021, everything's awesome. But I do feel like things are gonna progressively get back to normal, and hopefully we can have a life again and do some fun stuff. And yeah, so that is my take on everything, and happy New Year's Eve, and I will see you in the new year. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you don't miss any of my other ones, and I'll see you next time. Bye.